This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by nhliberty.org. I'm standing here with Auburn from Keene, and I'm going to pick up a series that I haven't done an installment in a long time, and that's the Moving to New Hampshire series. You're a free stater, a liberty activist who moved to New Hampshire for more freedom, and my main question would be, what was the main trigger that made you decide to move?
The main trigger, I would have to say, is just the fact that there's so much going on that needs to be resolved politically and, you know, in the nation, and I think it's important that people, you know, become a part of trying to make change and do the right thing and take action against the tyranny that we're up against. So I think that's really good, you know, place to start. If people are coming here to the live free or die state, it's a great thing.
What was the hardest thing about making the move for you, Auburn?
I would have to say the hardest thing would be leaving my family behind and just coming out, you know, here and taking that first step and doing it. It's just was the hardest thing, and because I came so far from Michigan, it was a long ways, so it was a big trip.
What was something that you would say improved in your life from having made the move?
I think that the people here are great, and it's, you know, even though it is difficult to, you know, start over and find new work and everything, I think that in the long run, it's a better way of life to be able to be around people with the same goals and the same enthusiasm that I have. So, all right.
Do you have a type of activism that you find yourself most drawn toward?
Well, being here in Keene, there is a lot of civil disobedience activism and political type of activism that I have taken some part in. A lot of the sign waving and the rallies and just getting together with the other folks that are trying to make a statement and be heard and have our voices heard, so that people know, you know, that there is a group of people out here that is working towards freedom.
What would you say is something that is there a freedom that you gained here that you really noticed that maybe stood out to you more than some of the other freedoms?
It's not quite as strong as the one that attached to the center of the
I'm still rolling on you.
I'm sorry.
I guess on the open carry over there.
Okay, I have to say that no sales tax in New Hampshire is a really good thing, and the no seatbelt law, and hopefully we can maintain that. And because it's really up to the individual to decide if they're going to wear a seatbelt or, you know, if they choose not to. We shouldn't have a law that tells us we have to. And the more freedom that we can gain in that respect, the better we are. So.
All right. Any thoughts or messages that you would have for folks who are considering making the move to New Hampshire?
I would say make the move and do it if your heart's telling you to stand up and fight the good fight and be a part of something that is good for your future and the future of generations ahead. I would say definitely make the move and be a part of it, and join us all here in New Hampshire.
All right, Auburn, welcome home.
Thank you.
This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance. They're attempting to make a clean sweep against politicians that are authoritarian and laws that are authoritarian. But they need your help. Join them at nhliberty.org. Again, that's nhliberty.org. Fighting to keep you free. Fighting at the State House every day. Oh, and I should say, don't join them. Join us, because I am a member of the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance. nhliberty.org